Hi everyone, welcome back to Basics. Last week we touched on budgets and how you can use ChatGPT to create you a personalized budget for whatever it is your goals are. This week we're going to touch on how you can make grocery lists and actually even meal plans using ChatGPT. So far on this channel, we've covered the fundamentals of different things that ChatGPT is capable of doing. It's really good at crunching numbers, generating ideas, and it's also able to integrate with different apps and softwares like Excel and Google Sheets. And today we're going to expand on all of those things, and I'm going to show you how to make grocery lists that not only fit within your budget, but also within your dietary restrictions. Before I jump into it this week, I think it's important, something that I haven't done yet on this channel is simply break down and explain what ChatGPT is as a whole and a little bit about how it works behind the scenes. If you're someone who is following along with these tutorials, this might be a good background. But also if you're someone that is watching my videos but you don't even know what ChatGPT is and you're a bit intimidated to start even still, what it is it's an AI chatbot. And what this technology is called is generative AI. What that means is when you type something, a phrase or a question, it's going to fill in the end of that question or that statement with what it thinks the answer is or what it thinks the end of that statement will be. And it's pre-trained on millions, probably even tens or hundreds of millions of articles, websites, images, anything it could find online. And it understands how humans talk and how we communicate. So if there's a common phrase like roses are red and you leave it at that, I would bet that it's going to say violets are blue, because that's it generating the answer or filling in the rest of that statement. And that's how this entire chatbot works. So when you're asking it questions or when you're using it for personal uses or for your professional uses, it's taking all that it knows and it's saying, okay, based off what I know, this is the best answer and this is going to fill in the best answer for the user. And just to prove my theory of what generative AI is and how it works, I'm going to put in the quick prompt. Violets are blue. I'm here to chat and rhyme with you. So this just kind of gives you some more context of what ChatGPT is and a little bit about how it works. And it also proves that my understanding of it is correct a little bit. So ChatGPT is a generative AI, and now you know what a generative AI is. And now you also know the background and the context of ChatGPT. And we can jump into the lesson. So I'm going to start off with just writing a quick prompt of, like we always do, a simple idea of what we're looking for and then some context behind it. So for this one, I'll write something about I'm looking for a grocery list, and then I'll probably put in my budget for the month. I'll put in how many people I'm buying for, and then any dietary restrictions that I have as well. So this is the prompt I've come up with. I said I want to create a grocery list. I tell them that I budget $600 per month for groceries for myself. This part is important because it could be for your family, it could be for your spouse. So it's important also to include how many people you're buying for. And then I say I go grocery shopping twice per month. This is also important because maybe I go once per month and I do a big buy, or maybe I go once every week and then I do small incremental buys. So that's also important to have. And then for my dietary restrictions here, I just said, I kept it simple and I said, I eat a high protein diet. This could be for, if you want high fiber, if you want anything specifically, this is where you would put it at the end here. So before it's even made us our grocery list, it's actually asking for some more specifications. So it's asking us if we have any specific protein sources like chicken, fish, tofu, or eggs. And then it's also asking if you want to include staples like rice, veggies, or snacks, or do you just want to focus on the high protein items? This is entirely customizable, whatever it is you want. For me, I'm going to say So I just said that my protein sources are mostly chicken, beef, and eggs, and that I'll normally eat those with rice, veggies, or pasta. Cool. This is what it's given us our bi-weekly grocery list, $300 per trip. That sounds like a solid meal foundation. Here's our grocery list based on your budget, shopping habits, and a high protein diet. Since you shop twice a month, I'll divide into 2 trips. So our proteins is giving us chicken breast and or thighs. It's even giving us our weight, so 5 to 6 pounds. Ground beef is 2 to 3 pounds. We want a steak or a roast, eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese. And then it's given us some carbs, so our rice that we want to eat, maybe whole wheat pasta, and so on and so forth. And you can go through this entire list and see what it is you do like or what you don't like. And it's asking if you want to tweak anything like moving or adding any variety or considering meal prep ideas. You can go ahead and do that too. So that's a basic a prompt you can give ChatGPT to give you a starting point for your grocery lists. But one thing that I'm noticing here is that it's giving us $300 bi-weekly, roughly, but it's not really specific to a store or to a place that I like to go specifically. So, chicken breast or thighs could cost different everywhere. Ground beef can cost more or less depending on where it is. And this goes for everything here, more or less. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to tell ChatGPT the grocery store that I go to on a regular basis and see if it's able to give me specific prices for a lot of these items so that I can have a better idea and that I'm staying within my budget. And like we know now, it's really important to interact with ChatGPT as if it's, like a text message or an email or whatever it is. It's important not to speak to it very robotically. And if you're organic and natural and just interact with it like you would a person, you're going to get the best results. So I said that I just normally do my grocery shopping at Walmart, and to recreate this list with specific prices and items I can find at Walmart. And then it's just going to go ahead and do that. I could do this for Whole Foods. I could do this for Freshco. I could do this for Co-op. I could do this for Walmart. I can do it for any major grocery store chain, because what it's doing actually is it's Googling and it's searching all the websites and it's pulling prices from it. So it's saying that the Great Value chicken breast is roughly $12.94. And what I've done actually is I've Googled the exact same item that it's given us. So the Great Value skinless boneless chicken breast, and it's saying here that it's about $13. I've just verified that it is $1 more than $13, but it is more or less in the same range, and it's done that with every single item it's given us. If you scroll down, you can see every single one of what it's given us, snacks and extras, and then it's even given us our estimated total of $110 roughly per week, or per trip, about $220 to $260. And you can always edit these depending on if you want more, if you want less, or if you don't want protein bars, for example, you can always highlight and reply, I don't want protein bars. Or if you want more salty snacks or more sugary snacks or maybe less processed food, you can do that with pretty much anything that you want. This is pretty cool so far. It's given us a grocery list of our dietary restrictions within our budget, and also depending on the size of our family or how many people we're buying for. I want to take this one step even further, not just so that it's given us our grocery list with prices, but I'm actually going to ask it to take all of the food that I'm buying from the grocery store, assuming that I've narrowed and I've modified this to exactly what I want. I'm going to ask it to make me meal plans and potential meal ideas based on my grocery list. Always thank ChatGPT. Here is a 7-day meal plan using our groceries from Walmart, focusing on high protein, balanced meals. I'll give you 2 meal ideas per day, lunch and dinners, for variety. So you can go through this and see that on Monday, your lunch can be a grilled chicken rice bowl, and it gives you the ingredients down here. Dinner is beef and a broccoli stir fry, ground beef, broccoli, carrots, onions, garlic, soy sauce over rice. And then Tuesday is cottage cheese and sweet potato bowl. And you can go through and see all of the different meals that it's given us. You can get inspiration from this. So maybe you like 3 or 4 of them and you don't like the rest. You can just take those 3 or 4. If you don't like any of them, you can always ask it to make you more ideas. Or if you just want, maybe 1 meal a day, or if you're doing anything where you're only eating once per day, or maybe you're not eating 2 or 3 times a day, you can always modify ChatGPT's answers to what it is you want. And more or less, it'll always try and give you the best answer for what it is you're trying to get. And then also down here, it says that let me know if you want a breakfast plan or snack ideas. You can ask it for those. You can always tailor those snack ideas to, healthier snack ideas, or maybe you want more calorie dense, maybe you want more protein, maybe you want more fiber, whatever it is you want. I'll give you an example quickly. So I've just asked it to give me some snack ideas only based on my grocery trip from Walmart that are non-calorie dense and satiating. So it's saying that our high protein snacks can be hard-boiled eggs, Greek yogurt and almonds. It's also giving us calories and macros, cottage cheese with carrots, tuna and spinach wrap. And then here are some fiber-rich ones, filling and low calorie. And then we also have some quick and simple snacks. So you've now seen how you can use ChatGPT to make you a grocery list. You can actually ask it to give you prices, and we've also verified that these prices are not entirely skewed and they're not made up. You can create this grocery list based on your budget, based on restrictions, based on family size, and you can also ask for idea generation for meals, if that's for meal prep or if that's for lunch or dinners for your family. Whatever it may be, you can now see that ChatGPT can also do this all for you. Making one more thing in your life easier, it's going to allow you to focus your time and energy into other things that may require it more. No longer are you going to have to scroll through hundreds of websites to find meal ideas or whatever it may be. You can do that all on ChatGPT, and it can save you tons and tons of time. I hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, if you have any video recommendation ideas, feel free to comment them. Also, like, subscribe, and share this with someone that you think would find it helpful. We'll see you guys next week.